paper gospel, nail by nail. God lives where the roofs are frail. I patched a hole with a beer box flat. Tar paper gospel, that's where it's at. My granddaddy built this shack in '58 with a hammer and a prayer and a crooked gate. The tar paper's peeling, the floor is soft, but the gospel holds when the rain comes off. The preacher from town said, tear it down. The Lord don't live in a paper crown. I said, preacher, the Lord lives where he can, and he's been here since I was a man. Tar paper gospel, thin and low, the only roof I'll ever know. The nails are rusted, the paper's torn, but I was saved the day I was born poor. Last winter the snow came through the cracks. I laid on the floor with a pile of sacks, and I felt a warmth from the paper above, and that could only be the thing called love. Voice is paper, thin and worn, but the gospel came before I was born. Tar paper gospel, nail by nail, the poor man's roof is the Holy Grail. I planted seeds in the weary land, lost the battles I didn't understand, but the soil turns rich when the truth grows near. You reap courage from the fields of fear. In the harvest of my heart, Lord, take the lead. Grow your mercy in the roots I need. Where the broken pieces fall apart, you mend the harvest of my heart. I've weathered storms I could not outrun, fought the shadows when my light fell done. Still you show me love through the crash and start. Grace grows wild in an open heart. In the harvest of my heart, Lord, take the lead. Grow your mercy in the roots I need. Where the broken pieces fall apart, you mend the harvest of my heart. Let the organ hum like a rising dawn. Let the pulse beat low as I move on. I surrender all, every fear-born part. Tend the harvest of my heart. In the harvest of my heart, Lord, take the lead. Clear the weeds of doubt, plant a better seed. I'm ready to be shaped in the light you impart. You mend the harvest of my heart. In the harvest of my heart, Lord, take the lead. Clear the weeds of doubt, plant a better seed. I'm ready to be shaped in the light you impart. You mend the harvest of my heart. Name was Mary Magdalene, but they just called her May. The preacher's only daughter in a town called Santa Fe. She had eyes like desert flowers after rain, and a way of looking at me that eased all my shame. She said, "You're not the monster that they whisper about in town." And for a while I almost let that love wash my sins down. The preacher's daughter believed in me when no one else would dare. She saw something holy underneath this outlaw's hair. I left her in the morning, said I'd come back one fine day. But the further that I rode, the further mercy slipped away. Now I'm heading for the mountains with a name upon my breath, hoping that beyond them there's a love that conquers death. Her daddy preached on grace, on mercy without end, on how the worst of sinners could find a way to mend. I wonder if he'd look at me with all I've done since then and see the man his daughter saw, or just the man who's been a thief, a killer, a drifter, man without a home, or maybe just a broken soul afraid to be alone. The preacher's daughter believed in me when no one else would dare. She saw something holy underneath this outlaw's hair. I left her in the morning, said I'd come back one fine day. But the further that I rode, the further mercy slipped away. Now I'm heading for the mountains with her name upon my breath, hoping that beyond them there's a love that conquers death. May, if you can hear me, underneath these stars so bright, I'm finally coming home now after 20 years of night. After 20 years of night. Coming home. There's rust on my memories, rust on my pride, rust on the bones of the man I tried to hide. But in the quiet corners where the truth runs deep, you woke my weary soul from a troubled sleep. Rust and revelation, Lord, take me in. Break through the hardness carried in my skin. Shine through the cracks where the light's grown thin. Rust and revelation, Lord, take me in. I've walked with the shadows, fed them with my doubt. Let the storms inside me nearly burn me out. But every broken heartbeat led me toward your grace. Even through the wreckage of this fragile place. Rust and revelation, Lord, take me in. Break through the hardness I've carried in my skin. Shine through the cracks where the light's grown thin. Rust and revelation, Lord, take me in. Let the old paint peel, let the truth remain. Let the Spirit heal every hidden pain. I'm standing here open in the falling rain, ready for your name again. Rust and revelation, Lord, take me in. Break through the hardness I've carried in my skin. Shine through the cracks where the light's grown thin. Rust and revelation, Lord, take me in. I'm carrying a night-bound song inside, trying to hold the faith I've tried to hide. My voice is cracked from battles fought, but still I sing what my heart was taught. Through the quiet roads where shadows lean, Lord, you know where I've been. Night-bound song, don't fade away. Guide me through this shadow day. Lift my heart from the cold, dark ground. Let me feel your steady sound. wandered long with a trembling soul, searching for a place to make me whole. But your voice comes soft like a lantern glow, telling me it's time to let go. So I sing this song in a baritone cry, trusting you won't pass me by. Night-bound song, don't fade away, guide me through this shadow day. Lift my heart from the cold, dark ground, let me feel your steady sound. Hold my hands as the hours grow thin, lead me where the light breaks in. Let the organ breathe like a distant wave, let the dry beat echo through the grave. If the night grows hard, I'll still hold true, 'cause I'm walking home to you. Night-bound song, stay with me, guide me into victory. Night-bound song, stay with me, guide me into victory. Persimmon promise, green and mean, the only fruit that's never clean, until the frost has done its work. Persimmon promise, bite the jerk. I bit a persimmon in early fall. It dried my mouth, it made me small. My tongue went numb, my lips turned white. I spit it out and I cursed the light. My grandmother laughed with a toothless grin. Son, you gotta let the frost get in. That fruit ain't ready till the cold is bit. You're eating sorrow for its fit. Persimmon promise, wait for freeze, the only fruit that's on its knees. Before it rises, sweet and soft, the persimmon's cross is the winter's frost. I waited through November's gray, through December's dark and January's sway. I picked a fruit that hung alone, the frost had kissed it to the bone. Fog rolls low like a persimmon's blush. The organ's just the cold, but I feel the rush of sweet that comes from a bitter start. My voice is frozen, but it has a heart. Persimmon promise, green and mean, the frost. frost came down. I was clean. Chicken foot chorus, scratch and peck, the only choir that's got no neck. I sit on the bucket and watch 'em sing. Chicken foot chorus, my offering. The church choir sounded like angels fell. Too much soprano and a nasty smell of perfume and judgment and polished pew. So I joined the chickens, they're more true. The rooster led with a rusty crow. The hens replied from the dust bowl low. They scratched out a hymn in the gravel dirt, and I felt my last resentment hurt. Chicken foot chorus, let it rise from the dusty ground to the feed sack skies. The only amen is a cluck and a scratch and a feather that falls from a broken latch. A hen laid an egg at my booted feet. It was warm and brown and bittersweet. I held it up to the morning sun, and the chicken foot chorus said, well done. Just the coop, but I learned to sing. My voice is scratch and my voice is proud, and the chicken foot chorus sings out loud. Chicken foot chorus, scratch and peck. I found my choir in a feathery wreck. The horse don't run like it used to, neither does my soul. Every mile a quiet confession, every breath a toll. Sky stretched wide and unforgiving, like the choices that I made. Now the dark begins to loosen at the edges of the day. I've been running from the judgment, now I'm riding straight toward it, and I ride slow into the morning where the sky begins to bleed. If there's a door called mercy, Lord, won't you wait for me? Through the dust and through the silence, where the truth won't let me hide. I ain't asking for redemption, just a place to lay my pride. Gun hangs low, but I don't need it. War's already done. I'm fighting now is the man I've become. I can hear the past behind me like a drum I can't outrun. But the light keeps getting closer with the rising of the sun. If there's judgment in the daylight, I'll meet it on my feet. Still I ride through the dying shadows where the dark gives up his hope. If there's a hand that'll take mine, I ain't too far gone. Through the miles I left in ruin, through the lives I couldn't save. If forgiveness has a border, I'll be waiting at its gate. Let the dust fall where it wants to, let the past stay where it lies. I got nothing left to bargain, only truth behind my eyes. Just a sinner at sunrise with nowhere left to run, and the road don't feel like punishment now the night is finally done. Snapping turtle theology, hold on tight. The only faith that bites all night. I grabbed the shell and I felt the beak. Snapping turtle theology won't speak. I found a turtle in the muddy road. Its shell was scarred, its body told a history of holding and never letting go. I picked it up and the lesson started slow. It snapped at my finger, drew some blood. I yelped and dropped it in the mud, but the turtle just stared with an ancient eye, saying, son, letting go is the only lie. Snapping turtle theology, lock your jaw. The only way to see the flaw in a faith that opens too easy and wide is to snap shut hard and stay inside. I carried that turtle to the church house door, set it on the steps, it asked for more. It snapped at the preacher, snapped at the deacon, and the congregation started speaking in tongues. Fog rolls low like a turtle's back. The organ's just the mud, but it keeps me black. My voice is snapping, sharp and mean, and the turtle's theology is the cleanest I've seen. Snapping turtle theology, hold on tight. The only faith that bites all night. The night laid heavy on my bones, like a debt I couldn't pay. Boots full of dust and broken prayers I dragged along the way. Every road I ever followed led me deeper into blame. Every name I tried forgetting still remembers me the same. and the wind don't speak forgiveness. It just carries what I've done. But there's a light on the canyon line, faint as a whisper in my chest. If mercy walks this road at dawn, maybe I can rest through the ash and through the silence, where the truth cuts like a knife. If I make it to that horizon, I might earn a second life. I buried sins in shallow ground, but they never stayed below. Every ghost I left behind me found me in the cold. I can hear them in the distance, in the echo of my breath. Every step I take toward morning feels like walking into death. Still my hands ain't done with trembling, still my soul ain't giving in. There's a glow on the canyon ridge, soft as a hand upon my face. If grace is waiting past that hill, I might yet find my place. Through the weight of all my failures, through the truth I can't outrun. If the dawn will have a sinner, I won't turn from what I've done. I don't need no absolution, just a moment I can stand with the sun upon my shoulders and no blood upon my hands. I ain't forgiven, not just yet, but I see the break of day. And for the first time in forever, I don't feel the need to run away. There's a crossroads in the desert where the highway splits in two. One road fading into darkness, one road shining faint and new. Every mile that brought me here left a scar upon my name, and the wind across the valley still remembers all my shame. But the sky begins to lighten over distant desert hills, like a promise slowly rising through the silence, standing still. Standing at this crossroad dawn, where the night is almost gone, still calls my name through the echoes of my shame. Maybe grace will light the way through the sins I can't outrun, and the road I choose today leads me somewhere past the sun. I can hear the canyon breathing as the stars begin to fade, like the heavens slowly opening for the prayers I've never prayed. And the dust beneath my boots feels a little less like chains, like redemption might be waiting past the miles of guilt and pain. Maybe every lost direction still can lead a soul to grace. When the dawn of true forgiveness finally lights a broken place, and this crossroad in the morning might just change my life today. I've been walking through the desert for 40 days or more. My skin is cracked and weathered like the canyon floor. I thought I was dying, I thought I was done, but the rain came to the desert and the cactus bloomed for once. The cactus and the rain, they taught me how to live, that the scars are just the proof what you can forgive. There's a flicker on the horizon, and it's shining on the stone, that the desert is not empty when you learn to call it home. I used to fight the dry land, used to curse the sun, but the desert doesn't hate you, it just shows you what you've become. The thorns are not a punishment, they're just the way to grow, to hold the water when it comes, to let the beauty show. Cactus and the rain, they taught me how to bend, that the broken parts can flower in the end. flicker on the horizon is the dawn I used to fear, but now I see it clearly. It's the reason I am here. I used to think survival was a war against the land, but the desert was my teacher, and I learned to hold its hand. And the rain, I'm finally like them now, rooted in the broken ground, but reaching for the sky somehow. That flicker on the horizon is the dawn I'll walk into, a man who's learned to bloom in the land that made him. Whiskey River, shallow grave. I've been a sinner and a slave to every bottle I ever kissed. Now I'm heading to the grave I'll miss. Whiskey River, take me slow. I ain't got nowhere else to go. The grave's too shallow, the river's wide, but I'll jump in on the lion side. They found a body by the county bridge, a broken cross and a rusty ridge. It wasn't me, but it could have been, just a different shade of the same old sin. Whiskey River, take me slow. I ain't got nowhere else to go. The grave's too shallow, the river's wide, but I'll jump in on the lion side. Just a drunkard's tear, and the grave is just the place we disappear. I'll drink to the bottom, I'll dig to the top. A shallow grave is better than a full stop. Whiskey River, take me slow. Ain't got nowhere else to go. Graves too shallow, rivers wide, jumping on the lion's side. Lion's side. One more swallow, then the dirt or the water, same thing. Wind sings low through broken wire, like a hymn I used to know. Every word comes back in pieces from a life I let go. Dust hangs heavy in the silence, like a truth I couldn't face. Now the dark begins to loosen at the sound of whispered grace. I was louder than the thunder. Now I barely make a sound, and it whispers soft as dying embers. You ain't lost beyond the line. Even shadows turn to gold when the morning starts to shine. Through the weight of all your sorrows, through the nights you couldn't pray, there's a light that don't abandon at the breaking of the day. Hands that shook with rage and thunder now just tremble in the cold. I ain't asking for salvation, just a place to lay my soul. Every road I walked in anger left me further from the truth. Now the dawn don't feel like judgment, just a quiet kind of proof that the sky don't hold a ledger like the one inside my mind. Still it whispers through the canyon hollow where the silence used to reign. If there's grace in this wide desert, let it fall like gentle rain. Through the cracks of all my failures, through the things I can't erase, there's a voice that keeps on calling with a quiet kind of grace. I don't need to be forgiven, just to stand here in the light. Let the past fall from my shoulders with the leaving of the night. I'll stand still and let it find me at the breaking of the day. if grace is just a whisper, I'll be quiet, I'll stay. I was king of the jukebox in a dive called the last call. My voice was made of whiskey and my guitar built the wall. Between me and the silence, between me and the truth, I was famous in a 10-mile radius in the wild days of my youth. Now it's a whiskey and amplifiers in a canyon dark and deep. Songs I used to sing for gold are the promises I keep to myself and to the memory of a man I used to be. There's a flicker on the horizon, calling out to me. I played for men in prison, I played for women in the rain, I played to drown the sorrow and to wash away the pain. But the amplifiers burned out and the whiskey ran dry, left me standing in the desert with a song I couldn't hide. Just whiskey and amplifiers echoing off the stone, the sound of a man who wasted what he should have called his own. But there's a flicker on the horizon, ain't a stage light, ain't a bar. It's a second chance at singing who I really am. If I had one more chorus, one more chance to make it right, I'd sing about the broken road and not the neon light. But the song has changed its tone. I'm singing for the morning, not the nights I spent alone. Left a rose in the desert by the cabin where she stayed. I left it with a letter that I never got to say. I said I'd be back by the springtime, when the rivers ran with the rain. But the springtime came and went away, and I was still in chains. Desert rose, you're still blooming after all these years of rust. I came back to find you waiting in the silence and the dust. There's a flicker on the horizon, and I swear it looks like you, a ghost I've been pursuing since the day I ran from truth. I found her in the garden where the cacti learned to bloom. Hair was gray as silver, but her eyes chased off the gloom. She said, I knew you'd come back, boy. I've been saving you a seat. I knew the road would spit you out when it was done with your deceit. Desert rose, you kept blooming through the rust and through the pain. I came back to kneel before you in the softly falling rain. That flicker on the horizon was the hope I thought I'd lost, but you kept it safe and waiting, no matter what the cost. Got nothing left to give you but the rust upon my hands, and the truth that I was always coming back to understand. You the right way. That flicker on the horizon was your candle in the night. I followed it through darkness, and I finally found the light. Made a deal in Amarillo on a night without a moon. Said I'll give you my tomorrows if you take my sorrow soon. He was dressed in denim and leather, had a smile like broken glass. Said, son, I've seen your kind before. You never last. But tonight I'm taking back the devil's share. Every promise that I sold for a breath of air. There's a flicker on the horizon, and it's burning through the lies. I'm standing in the canyon with the truth between my eyes. He gave me wealth and women, gave me roads that never end, gave me fame among the outlaws and a circle of pretend. But the wealth turned to ash, and the women disappeared, and the outlaws that surrounded me were the ones I used to fear. Now I'm taking back the devil's share, every inch of ground that I let him wear. There's a flicker on the horizon, ain't a fire he can burn. It's the light of my own reckoning, and I'm ready for my turn. He said, you'll die out here alone. I said, maybe that's the cost, but I'll die as who I am, not who you thought. Choice, I said, I finally understand. That flicker on the horizon is the part of me you never owned. I walked into the dawn and left him on his throne. Coyote called my name last night from the ridge above the trail. He said, boy, you've been running long, but running's bound to fail. I asked him what the answer was. He just stared into the moon. Said the ones who live forever are the ones who learn to bloom where they are planted in the cracks of stone. So I made a promise to the coyote. I won't run from what I've done. I'll face the desert and the demons till the rising of the sun. I buried my past by the Joshua tree with a shovel made of doubt. I swore I'd leave the outlaw life, but it's hard to dig yourself out. Every town I pass is haunted by a version of myself. The one who stayed, the one who left, the one who chose the wealth of nothing over nothing left to lose. I made a promise to the coyote, I won't run from what I've done. I'll face the desert and the demons till the rising of the sun. There's a flicker on the horizon, ain't no fire, ain't no light. It's the first cool breeze of morning, and it's telling me to try. If I die before the morning, let the coyote sing my song. Tell the world I finally stop running, and I found where I belong. Still and watch the dawn. All the ghosts I thought would kill me were just shadows that were drawn. That flicker on the horizon is the dawn I'm finally seeing. I made a choice to be a man, not the ghost I used to be. There's a dust storm on the highway, blowing hard against my face, like the devil's breath behind me, trying hard to win the race. Every mile another memory of the trouble I've been through, and the night keeps growing heavier with the things I used to do. But the wind begins to whisper through the darkness and the rain, like a voice that still remembers every prayer I used to claim. This devil's dust is on my trail tonight, blowing through the fading light. If the Lord still knows my name through the smoke of guilt and shame, maybe mercy rides a storm through a heart paint beside the road, like a promise in the darkness for a man who bears a load. I could stop beside that doorway, let the past fall where it may, but the shadow of my story still keeps pulling me away. Maybe grace outruns the devil when a sinner turns around, and the dust of old temptations falls away upon the ground, and that devil's dust behind me might just fade by morning light.